The United States has achieved a historic milestone in its hypersonic weapons program. For the first time, a sophisticated long-range hypersonic missile system has been successfully deployed in an operational context. This breakthrough marks a major step in the Pentagon's effort to close the gap with rivals, such as China and Russia, and it signals a turning point in modern warfare. In this video, we explain what this milestone involves, why it matters geopolitically, how the system performs, and what consequences it may have for the future of global conflict. Background and strategic context. In recent years, the global arms race in hypersonic weapons, defined as weapons traveling faster than Mach 5, which is over 6,000 kilometers per hour, has intensified. China and Russia have tested and in some cases deployed such weapons ahead of the United States. The American defense establishment has responded by accelerating its development timeline and engaging private aerospace firms to pilot test programs. Until now, the United States had conducted experimental tests, such as the Advanced Hypersonic Weapon Glide Vehicle in 2011 and 2014, and the DARPA Hypersonic Aircraft programs of the 2010s, including the Hypersonic Technology Vehicle 2, or HTV-2. But these were developmental trials, not operational deployments. The milestone: operational deployment of long-range hypersonic weapon. According to official reports, the United States completed a successful end-to-end flight test and deployment of its long-range hypersonic weapon, also known as Dark Eagle system. This system includes a mobile battery of 8 missiles launched from M983 trucks with command and support vehicles and capable of striking targets over 1,725 miles away at speeds exceeding Mach 5. Its deployment represents the first time the United States has deployed such a system outside testing environments. The missile system was deployed overseas for the first time during the 2025 Talisman Sabre military exercise in Australia, where it delivered a credible demonstration of long-range precision strike capability in a joint operating theater. Technical capabilities and performance. The long-range hypersonic weapon system operates by launching a hypersonic glide vehicle from a rocket booster. The glide vehicle then travels at Mach 5 or more through the upper atmosphere, using kinetic energy to destroy targets with extreme speed and precision. It's highly maneuverable, making interception by current missile defense systems difficult. This system builds on prior technological achievements, such as the Advanced Hypersonic Air-Breathing Weapon Concept, or HAWC, and the Hypersonic Attack Cruise Missile, which were designed to fly at over Mach 5 using scramjet engines and have informed operational system design. Examples and illustrations. Example 1. Exercise deployment in Australia. During the 2025 Talisman Sabre exercise, personnel loaded and prepared the long-range hypersonic weapon at Cape Canaveral, transported by convoy to an Allied base in Australia. Surveillance media captured the missile battery setup and control systems being operated under simulated live-fire conditions. This demonstration served as a practical validation of joint logistics, command coordination, and weapon readiness across Allied forces. Example 2. Talon A hypersonic test vehicle support. Concurrent to the deployment, the reusable Strata-launched Talon A hypersonic test aircraft conducted second and third flight tests in December 2024 and March 2025. Talon A exceeded Mach 5, traveled across the Pacific, collected data on sensors and structural resilience, and landed safely at Vandenberg Space Force Base. These tests support rapid iteration in hypersonic design and contribute to the data pool used to refine weapons like Dark Eagle. Why this milestone matters. Geopolitical significance. This operational deployment demonstrates that the United States is capable of not merely testing but fielding hypersonic weapons at scale. It sends a strategic signal to rival powers that America intends to maintain deterrence and technological parity, especially amid accelerated hypersonic developments from China and Russia. Tactical and strategic value. Hypersonic systems like Dark Eagle reduce target reaction time to minutes or even seconds. The high speed and unpredictable trajectory limit the effectiveness of traditional early warning systems and air defenses. This gives armed forces the ability to project force rapidly across vast distances with high accuracy and minimal warning. Industrial and innovation trends. The involvement of startup companies such as Strata Launch and Ursa Major indicates a shift in defense procurement and innovation. Their reusable Talon A test aircraft models a much faster iteration cycle for hypersonic system development compared to traditional aerospace companies.
Their reusable Talon A platform brings cost-effective, frequent testing routines, akin to private sector space launch models, which supports faster technological progression. Comparisons with other programs and systems. United States versus China and Russia. China has conducted hypersonic tests at 10 times the rate of the United States in recent years. Russia has fielded the Kinzhal hypersonic missile in combat. The deployment of Dark Eagle narrows the capability gap, showing tangible operational readiness rather than occasional tests. Within U.S. hypersonic ecosystem, Dark Eagle complements other U.S. projects such as the scramjet-powered HWAC and HACM programs. The prior flight test success of those projects helped validate scramjet cruise missile concepts, leading to the glide vehicle launch systems in Dark Eagle. Future outlook and challenges. Planned operational rollout. The United States aims to field long-range hypersonic weapon batteries by late 2025 or early 2026 across allied regions. The Zumwalt-class destroyers are also being retrofitted with conventional prompt strike cells to host hypersonic missiles at sea. Technical and budget constraints. Hypersonic systems are expensive. Each missile may cost in excess of $15 to $18 million. Retrofitting warships such as the USS Zumwalt is costly but seen as essential to transform a previously troubled platform into a core strike asset. Countermeasure development. As hypersonic weapons proliferate, countries are investing in detection and interception technology. The proposed U.S. Golden Dome defense system aims to provide multi-domain detection and defense against missile threats, including hypersonic and space-launched threats. Key takeaways. The United States has reached a historic milestone by deploying the long-range hypersonic weapon, Dark Eagle, in an operational environment. Hypersonic missiles travel at Mach 5 or more, enabling rapid global strike with limited interception options. The shift to reusable platforms and startup partnerships accelerates iteration and capability development. This deployment narrows the gap with China and Russia, whose hypersonic progress had previously outpaced U.S. efforts. Strategic deployment aboard land and sea platforms, including mobile missile batteries and Zumwalt ships, signals a broader operational posture. Conclusion and call to action. In summary, the United States has declared a major milestone in its hypersonic weapons program by deploying the long-range hypersonic weapon system for the first time in an operational setting. With speeds exceeding Mach 5, long-range and advanced glide vehicle maneuverability, Dark Eagle represents a significant leap in strike capability. Supported by data from reusable platforms like Talon A and backed by both traditional defense contractors and aerospace startups, this milestone showcases a new era of innovation. If you found this video informative, please like it to support our channel. Share it to spread awareness about this major development in military technology. Subscribe to History&War for more deep dive coverage into global military history, evolving technologies, and strategic trends. Leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below, and do not forget to turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Thank you for watching, and stay updated with History&War, where the past, present, and future of global conflict come clearly into focus.